talk about a man who has produced the most scintillating knockouts in maybe the history of all combat sports, and you're talking about Stanley Mandex. Have a look at this highlight reel. The man with size 20 feet. He's got bobsleds for feet as Stanley Mandex. That was at Vodafone Arena on another A1 card. Jump spinning hook kick to the jawline that laid out his opponent for a full 10 minutes. You talk about greatness. You talk about the former world's middleweight champion, Ian Jacobs. A man who dominated the middleweight scene in the 1990s. If K1 Max was around in the 1990s, Ian Jacobs would have been the man. He hasn't fought since 2001. At 39 years age, Ian Jacobs is coming back tonight.
A1 World Combat Cup Championship of the World.
That music stand. It's time for us to enter the nostalgia zone.
I feel like we're going back 8 years.
Brother, we haven't heard this for a long, long time. And there he is. The return of the great one. Former long-time world's middleweight champion. No one dominated the middleweight division in the 1990s like this man, the powerhouse Ian Jacobs. You go back to the old days, his legendary fights against Manson Gibson, Diamond Dale Westerman, and so many others stand. Gurkhan Ozcan, of course, in that bloodbath. And something just, I don't know what it is, Stan, something goes through me every time Ian Jacobs is in centre ring.
Yeah, he's got that presence, doesn't he? He's got that special presence. He's the sort of fighter that I call has the X factor. And you know what? Looking at him right now, he looks not a day younger than I remember him 8 years ago.
And representing Papua New Guinea in the blue corner, 70 fights, 82 fights, 70 wins, 40 in the way of knockout, the Headhunter! His opponent, coming out of the red corner, representing Australia, 25 fights, 24 wins, 18 in the way of knockout, Ian, the powerhouse, Jacobs!
If this doesn't bring back memories, folks, I don't know what does. You go back to those old days at the old Southern Cross Hotel. It's not there anymore. But remember Stanley fought Ed Beverlock? Remember when he fought Manson Gibson? Remember at Festival Hall against Gurkhan Ozcan? It was a history-making night. It was our first ever live broadcast on Fox Sports of a full Australian kickboxing show that night at Festival Hall. Gurkhan Ozcan, Ian Jacobs. And now, once again, the great one in centre ring.
And the Headhunter knows exactly who he's fighting tonight, let me tell you.
Look at Jacobs, ripped, stripped and striated, more muscles than a seafood platter. As always, he is a cardio machine, Stan. The only question mark is, will ring rust affect Ian Jacobs? Oh, kick. He's hurt him! My word, one strike and he's going to be over! This is incredible! The big kibosh! It may be the fastest knockout in kickboxing history! It's faster than Longanelli's Alexion! It's good night, Irene! Stan! I'm sorry, brother, your crown's been taken! One kick and it's good night, Irene!
I cannot believe what I've seen. Actually, I take it back. I can believe what I've seen. Because I just seen it. Ian Jacobs making short work of the Headhunter. And the Headhunter, now that he's realised it's all over.
The fastest knockout in kickboxing history. Ian Jacobs smiles over at us. Yes, great one, you are back. Let's take a look at it again. This is one for the highlight reel. Flying front kick, one shot of Stan.
Unbelievable.
Off the power leg, Stan, he chambered the back leg to the front. He switched up. That was full pound airborne. Oh my word, I have never, ever, in all of my days, seen anything like that. Let's make it all official now with Tarek Solak.
Ladies and gentlemen, that would have to be the quickest and the fastest knockout ever in the history of fighting. Under 5 seconds in round 1. Going up to heat number 2, Ian Powerhouse Miles Jacobs!
Wow, somebody get the Guinness Book of Records on the phone. Certainly the fastest knockout in the history of kickboxing.